Hello everybody. How are we all? Well, I hope. I very do. Okay. So just pulling up now. Right. So, just also check that the camera angle is good. Alright, so now I can see who's coming in to say hello and all the comments. So I'll just get these gloves on. Hi Blair, how are you? Alright. There we go. Alright, so I did forget when I wrote the title, because I put Mont paints, that I did use one Creative Place paint, and that is the titanium white. So that can go aside. We're also using, so the rest are all of the Mont Studio acrylic. Great having your coffee. That's awesome. I'm doing well, thank you. I just had to grab a drink because my mouth was drying up and I thought, oh, coffee would be nice. But it's nearly 11:30 p.m. so perhaps coffee's not great at this time of night. Greetings Tish, how you going? Alright, so yeah, the Studio Acrylics from Mont. How do you say that? Monastral Green, Deep Cyan Blue, Viridian, and Lemon Yellow. So the extra different thing that I'm going to do tonight is the fact that these are mixed up with something different. I have done a bit of a trial with it before, but I thought, why not try it again tonight? And so I've got the Mont Clear PVA. So I've seen Julie Cuts use this and Jilly Cube, and I have tried it before, and so I thought I'd revisit that and try it again and see if I can create a beautiful background on this board. So that is a MDF placemat. I'd say it's about 6 or 7 millimeters thick. So what would that be? 1/4 of an inch. And yeah, so this side has already had a coating of this grey on it. The other side is still raw. So, and this is about 12 or 13 inches in diameter. So it's a nice size. Alrighty. And so the other thing is I'm going to use silicone because for the first time in a long time, I deliberately want a lot of cells. And why not test it out with this different mixture? So let's have at it. So this is a Motortech silicone oil spray that I take outside and spray it into the bottle, and I can do it as drips. So I'm just going to put 1, 2, 1, 1. So the reason I put 2 in the white, which actually wasn't going to, but I wasn't looking ahead of where I was going. So there's silicone in all of them. It's because there's twice as much mixed up of this one than there is of these ones. So I like to give my silicone a really nice stir in. I always have. So the colours look great. I love Mont colours. So my absolute favourite from them is the yellow orange. And I'm not even really an orange person. You love the blues? Very nice. And yeah, so this one here, this is that yellow orange, and I just find it so beautiful. But normally there's no way I'd pick orange. So, alrighty, they're all mixed up. These are my old pots of paint, which I also use sometimes to prop up boards that I can't put pegs into. So I'll just check how much in view you are. And see if that's any better. So because I want to promote those cells to come up using that silicone, I'm also going to be using my torch, which is very well loved and appreciated, as you can see. So this is just a chef's torch. I got this at a kitchen store, and it's refillable with gas. So I think I've had it now for possibly almost 2 years, this one in particular. Alright, so I'll just grab one bigger cup and we'll start off with a dollop of white in the bottom. Oh, I like that sound. Oh, I didn't rearrange these. I want to put the lime, this lime, monostral green, and the yellow, lemon yellow, together to see if it promotes an even brighter lime in between. And the white next to this viridian, because it's kind of almost getting to a turquoise colour. So I think I'm going to try and aim for 3 layers of each if I can. So now I'll go the darker blue, or the blue. And once again, I forgot my cloth. I don't want to put the blue and the yellow together because then that's just creating even more green, which on any other day I wouldn't mind. But I would like to have some differentiation between the colours as well. Good morning, Doris. How are you going? Oh, Elisa would love that. Very nice. I'm going to drop the yellow in a little bit. Who knows what that will do for the mixture, but a little bit of white, kind of layering it delicately on top, and then we'll start again. So one, I'll stop there so I can get one more round. The blue, which I should say deep cyan blue. Try and accurately name the colours because that helps for those who come in late. And what I just realised, I'll do that in a moment. Yeah, so for those who come in late, I did write in the title that it was a Marte paints and PVA pour, but I did realise that there is one sneaky little different brand in there, and that's this white here. It's from Creative Place because I didn't have any Mont. So now we're at the last round. I'm going to scrape off everything I can into the cup. I'll just set that aside. Now the blue. So I'm a little bit excited to see how these cells go. So, what's the consensus? Do you like cells in a painting? Or do you prefer not to have cells and have the smoother lines, I guess it would be? Angelina, how you going? Nice to see you. I'm pleased you like the colours. Let's see if it makes us a beautiful painting. There's that one, and the last one of colour, yellow, lemon yellow. So far this has been a little bit about what I've used, what I mixed it with, what I'm pouring on, and how I've got that raised off the surface because I don't have push pins in it. And now the layering of the cup. I'm just going to add that white in as well, because why not? I did mix this paint purely for this pour, so no stress on that. How are we going? You think it depends on the pour if you like the cells or not? Yep, that's very true, Blair. Doris, you love cells? Yes. Silicone is a pain for the follow-up cleaning. So while that sits there and just intermingles a little, I'm going to say to everybody, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that. And may you learn something, or be inspired, or just simply relax while you're watching. So we're going to do a flip cup, and yeah, we're going to see what happens. I just don't know if I'm tempted, but we'll see after. Okay, I'm just going to flip that right over. Oh, sorry, did that shake everything? All right. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen, Julie Cuts just recently did a video, and it was all greens. She has different colours than I have, but it was lovely. So may we create beauty on this board. Hi Carol, you love watching, gives you great ideas. Perfect, perfect, I love that. All right, so I tend to give a little push, so I've got room to pull back, and I'm going to try not to lip it, so I'm going to try and just bring it off to the side. Ooh. Wow, that looks awesome. And I really do think that this monostral green and the lemon yellow together have created an extra little highlighted colour. So, fluid art is so fast that I don't mind the clean up if you use silicone or acetone. Mixing paint is still my time stealer. Absolutely. Like, because this isn't something I normally use, like the products, this took me a hot minute prior to going live to mix everything up. And you'll see I'm going to have a lot of air bubbles popping. So, because it was so freshly mixed. So if I had a thought about this earlier today, potentially this morning, if I'd have known this is what I wanted to do, it would have been great to mix them then and let them sit. So, Tish, love that colour mixture, awesome. So this is, you're going to see an absolute explosion of the bubbles as well as the cells. Yay! That is awesome. Oh, Angelina, you watch these on a big screen TV? Wow. Love that yellow, that's awesome. I know that it's the lemon yellow and it's semi-transparent with 3 stars of light fastness. And I'm going to have to wipe that over now. But it came out brilliant, didn't it? Okay. Gorgeous pour, thank you. Yeah, that yellow does. Thanks, Blair. Cells are popping. Kind of looks like jelly cube cell clusters. Ha! Nice. Well, on that, let's just come down and have a quick look before I even tilt it. So I haven't even, it's kind of naturally spreading out, but I'll still need to tilt it anyway. See, I like seeing things like this line in amongst all that. I think that's really sweet. And this line here. So let's see how we can go about tilting. Let's see, how's that view? The white did come back, and I think that's because, like, even now I can still see a lot of surface bubbles. So I think popping the bubbles as well as the cells really brought that up. Beautiful, thank you, Carol. Oh, you're welcome, Doris. I didn't know. Yeah. So there it is. Carol, I used 1 drop of silicone in the colours and 2 drops in the white, and that was because there was twice as much white as there was in the colours. And there was about 2 ounces of the colours each, so 4 ounces of the white. Okay. That's beautiful. Yay! Yes. So it's sat there long enough now. Hi, Joanne. Thank you very much. I'm using a PVA and water mixture. So we're going to tilt while I talk about this. And, oh, look at that movement. Okay. PVA and water mix of 3 parts PVA, 1 part, no, I did a third. Oh, so that's 2 parts of PVA, 1 part of water. So I'm trying to very carefully tilt this not to distort the cells. So slowly and steadily, which is not something I ever used to do. I used to be quite aggressive in my tilting. Bring that in, back in. There we go. Just double checking the sides. That looks awesome. I'm sorry. So there's 2 parts PVA. Can't see which fingers now. To 1 part water. Yeah. I'm going to have to... I might have to put it in the description below, which I will anyway, because I'll have to double check that. 176, 350, 500. Yeah. 2 parts PVA, 1 part water, mixed at equal parts paint and pouring medium mixture, or PVA glue mixture. And then 1 drop of silicone per 2 ounces of mixed paint. So there you go. We certainly increased the size of our cells. So really happy with that. There's a ginormous amount of surface bubbles, which I'm a little bit concerned about. I don't know whether to torch it or just leave it. So absolutely, excuse me, absolutely certain that if you know you're going to use different paint mixtures or anything and you need to mix them up, do your best to mix them up way ahead of time to let them sit and air out. So, love it. Thanks, Tish. And very beautiful. Thanks. No problem. I'm sorry that got a bit distracted while trying to explain that. I have to go make a coffee. Awesome. Beautiful. Thank you, Blair. Oh, Joanne, thank you. I really appreciate that. These hobbies. Please, could you write down? Absolutely. I will put it in the description box. And something that I've figured I'm going to start doing is also putting the information into a comment and pinning it to the top of my comments. So under the video. All right. So I am a little concerned about these tiny little bubbles, but I am going to use this as a background. Although I'm starting to wonder if I might want to leave it as it is. So you love it. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that, Tish. Yeah, absolutely. Add a little something, something. Embrace the freckles. Yeah, I know, that's what you call them. I got plenty. That's fine. Alright, so I'm going to leave it. There are so many tiny, tiny little bubbles. I'm scared, but I'm going to leave it and see what actually does happen. So, there we go. You love the colours and the cells. Thank you, Doris. Looking into using black canvas. Yeah, that sounds awesome, Carol. I have a canvas. It's not a black one, but I spray painted it black. And it's outside waiting for me to do this idea. So I look forward to giving that a go. I'm just turning that because it is a bit of a lean and we were losing a little bit. Alrighty, I am going to remove my gloves, bring you down for a close-up, and then we'll sign off for the night. Got to see that, yeah, absolutely. Alright. Okay. Alright, final close-up. But while we go over this, I'd like to say thank you so much for being here, joining in and interacting with me. Try and move a little bit slow so that it's got time to build up its focus. Oh, sorry. The arm was getting a little bit stiff there. The colours turned out great. I really felt like the layering turned out really well. And I actually like these little bits. They look like a little flower. Alrighty, so I will move that to a safe space. I'll leave you there. I'll read the last few comments here. And freckles. You love it once it's dry. You can all see if additional cells came through or spread out. Absolutely, Joanne. I will share it onto the YouTube community tab. And I'll also show the painting in an upcoming video. So probably in a couple of days, I'll do another, here's the rest of the dried pieces since I showed you last. And I'll make sure that we check out how the bubbles went. And also if the cells stayed intact, if they continued to grow or anything like that. Almost makes you want to use silicone. I understand that, Doris. I really do. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. I think it's been a great test and we'll see how it dries. So let me see if I can get you tilted up far enough tonight. There we go. Take care, everybody. Kind, be creative, and be fabulous. Bye.